We're in the book of Jonah. He is a prophet. Being a prophet's a hard job. He has been sent to Nineveh, the capital of the Assyrians, which is the enemy of the Jews. And we're now in verse 3. So he's told, he's a prophet from, son of Amittai, and we're told what he's told to do. Verse 3 then says, "But Jonah ran away from the Lord and headed for Tarshish. He went down to Joppa, where he found a ship bound for that port. After paying the fare, he went aboard and sailed for Tarshish to flee from the Lord." So Jonah is told to go east, and he heads west. Sort of like you're in Chicago and you're told to go to Canada, and you go to Miami and you get on a ship headed for New Zealand. He is doing everything he can to run from God. He's a prophet of God. He has been told by God what he's supposed to do, and he is trying to do the exact opposite. I want to pause and ask, are you Jonah? Are you attempting to go in the wrong direction? Perhaps you have been told to go east and you're running west. Perhaps you've been told to go by plane and you're going by ship. I mean, look, we can stretch out this metaphor. One of the ways that this happens is that people seek to deny God. I mean, and obviously there are many people that will tell you they do not believe that God exists. And in some cases, I listen to them and I think, yeah, I don't believe that God exists either. In other cases, I want to say, wow, you're really mad at this God who you say doesn't exist. In Romans, Paul tells us that we can suppress the truth. So we can choose to deny that God exists, and we can, and people do. And I would argue that that's a little bit like holding a beach ball under the water. You can do it. You can do it for a long time, but it takes a lot of work. And at some point, it's going to pop up. And I think one of the reasons why a lot of people are so determined to stay busy, whether it's with work or hobbies or TV, they just want to be entertained, is because they don't want to think about things that they don't want to think about. One of the reasons people drink too much is they don't want to think about what's going on. They don't want to deal with that. And that can be hard. But just need to understand, dealing with reality can be hard in the short term, but it's much better in the long term. When we were doing men's fraternity, there was a talk that I gave a couple times every 4 years, and I would come up with luggage, and I would say, okay, so here's the luggage that I take with me when I'm traveling. And there are people that you see at the airport who've got a lot more luggage, and then there are people that have less luggage. And obviously, the less luggage you have, the easier it is to travel. Some people are going through life and they got a lot of baggage, right? I'm not going to call it luggage. It's baggage. They are carting a lot of baggage through the airport. And it's cumbersome and hard, and it really slows you down. And then there are people that seem to have nothing at all that they're traveling with. So I just want to acknowledge that, there's a sense in which we're going through life, and we can take a lot of baggage with us because we're not processing truth. We're not dealing with ultimate reality. And Jonah is going to try and do that. He is going to try and avoid what's going on. He's going to try and avoid God and God's call. And we're going to see how that works out. Not so well. Have a good day.